What are you doing? Yeah. Ugh. Have this nifty thing for the dog. She's just dying to be for someone to play fetch. Right? All right, one more, and then I gotta set this up. All right. What am I doing here? Extensions first. There we go. Move that out of the way. Ooh. That sounds nice. Oh, I already pinched myself. Lovely. Oh, you're drooling all over Sammy. Gross. Ugh. Let's see if I can get you any closer without hitting the phone, but I can still see at least. Ooh. There we go. Sammy, what you doing? Watch your head, Willis. The dog is forever wanting to play fetch. Welcome to the stream. Do you know the game? No, I don't. I've heard of Roblox, but I don't know of that other one. Sorry. What's up, Nicholas? Hello, hello. Tommy, the footballer. That sounds like a UK thing. We don't say footballer here in the US. Welcome to the stream, Tommy. Appreciate you joining. Nicholas, same with you. Double tap the screen if you haven't already. Just give it a like. That'd be awesome. Just getting some warm-up sets in here. I've been sick the last few days. Today I'm feeling about 50%. So we're not going, I will not be gutting myself on the gym floor today. I will be kind of taking it easy. How are you guys doing today? How's the day been? Appreciate that. Vincent? Welcome to the stream. Maybe I'll do like every 10 likes we get, I'll do 10 push-ups. Eli, my favorite workout. If you mean like an actual movement, I would say I love deadlifts personally. I don't program them a lot just because my focus lately has been on strict adding muscle. I'm sort of towards the beginning of my lifting journey here, about 14 months in. And I've been pretty happy with the progression so far. So I would say deadlift is my favorite workout. Um, yeah. How about you? Can you give me a Roblox? Roblox. Nicholas, I'm not sure what you mean there. I don't know how to give someone a Roblox. All right, let me add a plate here and see if we can get you rolling. Thanks for joining today. We're gonna go up to put 25s on. Ugh. All right. All right, let's get a few more in. What kind of workouts do you guys like to do? Do you have any favorites or? My goal here is, sorry, my voice is all messed up because of being sick lately. Feels like it's pretty raspy. The goal here is have a good concentric. That's that movement right here, and the eccentric is this here. The shortening is the concentric. The lengthening is the eccentric. And so get a good concentric in and control that eccentric on the way down. Lean into the stretch and the burn. I've never done that before. I just caught the tip of my toe on the bottom of the machine here. All right, that'll be good for a warm-up. We'll do some working sets, like I said, because I've been pretty sick the last few days. We're not going to go crazy. Probably about 5 reps in reserve for the workout today. Nicholas, I don't really play a whole lot, to be honest. I played when I was in junior high and high school a little bit more. But I grew up on GameCube console, which is probably ancient for you, more than likely. Could be wrong. Grew up on GameCube and PlayStation 1. And I ended up playing some Wii, Xbox, and now I pretty much just play maybe once or twice a quarter to stay in touch with some friends. I play Xbox, Halo Wars 2, and Battlefield 1. So, Vincent, the bench press. Bench press is a spirit exercise for me, but I don't do it anymore because I have really bad shoulders, rotator cuffs specifically. Right side from baseball, left side from who knows what. But about 3 months ago, I was doing a working set of bench press, and I internally rotated on the left side, popped something, and had to pretty much rehab it the last 3 months. So, what's up, Sky? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. So yeah, I worked on rehabbing the rotator cuff, and I've injured myself more on bench press than any other lift combined. And so even though I love it a lot, it's kind of one of those things where I think I have to let it go. So, Sky, I am good. I'm a little bit sick. Been sick the last few days, so getting into a nice, not super intense leg workout today. How are you? Is it Wednesday by you still, or? I know we have a lot of people here that join from the UK, especially in the afternoons, New Zealand, and other far eastern countries. So, where are you guys from? We got a new crew in here today. This will be the first working set. 2 more. 1. Okay. Woo. Wednesday at 3. Okay, Central Time, US. Nice. Nice. We got some Central Time folks that usually join here. Our the Midwest crowd. Ooh. But I guess Central Time could also not be Midwest. A few days ago, I thought it was going to be hitting fall time here, Eastern U.S., and it was like two good weeks of cooler weather. The mornings and the evenings were really nice and pretty chill, and it's already back up to 87 here in the garage. So appreciate the like and sub, Sky. That's awesome. Appreciate you. But yeah, the kg. I wouldn't know. So like I said, I started lifting 14 months ago, and I programmed deadlift twice in the mesocycles, or actually just once. So I did a few weeks of deadlifting, and so I don't have a good deadlift. I don't know what it would be in kg. For reps, I did, was it 245 pounds? So 45, 90. Hang on a sec. South Africa. Cool. Nice. I've got a friend from South Africa. What's 245 pounds in kilograms? There you go. 111 kilos. So not an impressive deadlift, but I'll never be a power lifter. No interest. It's really tough on the joints. So definitely more hypertrophy based, and there's plenty of strength to be gained from where I'm at to where I want to be. Sky, what do you recommend for someone who's starting to work out? Tips and advice? Yeah, I've got a lot to say about that. Probably the best thing, in my opinion, that you can do. There are a lot of factors involved with somebody getting into working out for the first time, and it's real broad. You know, whether it's running, more cardio-based stuff, zone 2, heart rate stuff, or if it's lifting or CrossFit or any number of different workout modalities. There are some fundamentals I think that apply. And the first one, and something that people I think really often mess up when they're starting their fitness journey, is they go too hard too fast, which is they say, you know, on January 1st, they're like, I want to lose a bunch of weight and I'm going to, you know, get to the gym. And so then they tell themselves, I'm going every single day, Monday through Friday, and there's no endpoint, there's no goal. It's just, I'm going to lose weight and get fit. And so if they set the goal of, you know, 5 days a week, oftentimes that's just too much for a beginner. If you want to like do things for a long time, you have to think with a long time perspective. And so in that way, I would recommend set a reasonable goal for yourself. Maybe that's, you know, 1 to 3 times per week. You could say, I am, come hell or high water, I'm going to get to the gym on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or even just Tuesday and Thursday. All the other days are rest days, right? Set a very reasonable goal. Start simple. And as an example, if you're getting into lifting, let's say, you know, focus on one body part. So you have biceps, triceps, shoulders, maybe abs. You can include quads, hamstrings, and calves, right? And back, just back. So you could kind of break it down that way by muscle group and say, I'm going to do, you know, 1 to 3 sets per muscle group just to start out with. So that'll be, if you want to, you know, work out your biceps, you're going to do 1 to 3 sets of curls, which is not a lot within a workout. But what you want to avoid is doing 10 sets of an exercise, because what's going to happen is you'll get super sore and then you'll be demotivated to go back to the gym when you're supposed to go back. So you want to set a reasonable goal and do your best to stay consistent with it. Heart problems run in my family. Cardio is generally easier for me. I can keep a good pace, but I don't have motivation to get up. Yeah. 2 months because I had broken my collarbone. Oh, well, Zinson, welcome back. Welcome back to the gym. Um, that's awesome. I'm glad you're getting back into it. Breaking your collarbone's no joke. Um, yeah, if you like, I'm a big proponent of, if you're not used to going to the gym, like, pick the things that you feel like you want to do. Some people have like this crazy warrior mentality getting into it, where they're like, I'm gonna go in and do everything that my skull, my brain is telling me absolutely don't do that. And you have like this fight or flight response, fight, flight, or freeze. If you're just starting out, focus on the things that you think that you'll like to do. And so if you feel like, hey, I really enjoy cardio, it's therapeutic for me, then go and do cardio. There's no rule that says that you have to do a certain type of exercise in order to be successful or mostly in shape. But you do want to, if you have certain goals, whether it's weight loss, whether it's muscularity, whether it's endurance, a lot of different things put together, you'll need to tailor your exercise program to that. So, Sky, I would say, if you're looking to run long distances and cover a lot of ground, yeah, that's going to be a big one. If you're looking for mobility, flexibility, strength, balance, lifting is really great for that. Really, really good. Twice. Oof. Super big on the right side and it's short. Wow, that's crazy. Broke your collarbone twice. Yeesh. That's rough. I knew a dude in college where he went to brace himself. He was on, I think, a skateboard. He fell and he went to brace himself and he hit both of his palms and he extended his arms, sent the force all the way through his arms and literally shattered both collarbones in the same movement. And so he was literally slung up like this for weeks. It was brutal. I can't imagine. In my younger years, 7 to 15, I did karate, soccer, and dance. Okay, strengthen my muscles so I can lift more than most females. I'm about to be 20. Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Sounds like you've got a lot of different methodologies in there. That's really awesome. ProBug, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I mean, like I said, find what you really like to do, and there's a time for, like, I like to lift personally. I can't stand cardio unless it's sport related cardio, like the idea of Stairmaster or like treadmill or even just running. I just can't get on with that. If it's ultimate frisbee, absolutely. Yeah, just find what you like to do. But even within, like, I like lifting best, but there are some things that I program into my lifting program that I know I don't like Bulgarian split squats are absolutely brutal. So yeah, there's a time to kind of grit your teeth and to really get after it, but there's also time to try to get back into the flow and build the habit is what we're trying to do. Sports incidents. Oh, okay. Yeah. Brutal. I also did XC and track in my last year of middle school. What is XC? Nicholas, yeah, he's fine. He's he's doing fine. It took quite a while to rehab from that. But yeah, he's doing all right. I know he's glad to have that behind him. I've never broken a bone. Cross country, duh. That makes sense. I always kind of joked that I've never broken a bone because back when I was a teenager, I used to drink between 1.5 quart and 1/2 gallon of milk every day. Oh. All right. But yeah, I don't know if that's actually the reason. Yeah, Sky, it sounds like you're pretty pretty good on the more cardio side, that's for sure, if you're doing cross country and stuff like that. Nicholas, what sports do you like? What do you like to do? There have been a few streams, not lately, they were kind of earlier on. I've only been streaming for a few weeks, but a few streams where we talked about behavioral psychology as it relates to exercise and fitness. And so those things have been really helpful for me, understanding things like inspiration, motivation, discipline, willpower, habit, and passion. Just sort of putting those together and visualizing them on a time scale and according to adherence to a certain goal that you have. So yeah, got to do things that hopefully get yourself back into consistently, exercising and working out. How do you like my dog back here? She's always looking for something to hate. What do you do? All she wants to do is get me to throw the ball for her. We just played fetch for a while, but that's all she wants to do. Sammy, come here. They want to see you. Come here. She's like, no, I dropped the ball for you. She just wants me to throw for her. Rugby, nice. Oh, that's I never played rugby. It's not particularly popular in the U.S. I did have a friend that was in. What is there a team called the All Blacks? Maybe I could be getting that wrong. But he was from New Zealand, I think. Maybe I could be wrong. I'm showing my American ignorance here with my rugby knowledge or lack thereof. I just know his email address was All Blacks fan, and he told me that it was a rugby. What do they call it? Team? Do they call it a club? I guess. Like soccer over there. All right. Horizontally challenged. Okay. Impression, I ate a lot. I weighed almost 150 pounds. Before I saw a problem, I completely cut out breakfast and lost 60. Ooh, wow, that's a lot. Yeah, the calorie deficit is always gonna create conditions for weight loss. So obviously, cutting out breakfast. We had a good chat about intermittent fasting yesterday. Somebody was on, a new guy was on, and we were just going back and forth, kind of talking about intermittent fasting, and it was a good chat. If you want more information, check out yesterday's stream on that, because we talked a lot about calorie deficits and surpluses and gaining weight, losing weight, all sorts of stuff. Bay. What does Bay mean? B-E-Y. I know what B-A-E means. I'm not familiar with B-E-Y. So we started getting the cardio and exercise. Okay, I got you. Sweet. About how often do you guys get exercise in, regardless of whatever it is? Like, it could just be, getting a walk in after dinner or in the morning, going to the gym, getting a run in, playing sports. Give me an idea of what you guys like to do for the daily and weekly routines. What are you doing? Should we do, let's see, I'm curious. I know there are a lot of, well, not a lot, but there are some people that just kind of pass through here. I'm gonna, um, I'll do 10 push-ups for every 10 likes. And then keep your likes. I'm out. All right, here we go. Just put a dumb hole in the head. Not happier than I ever was. Awesome. That's why I posted many videos on other things my parents have done. Oh, sorry to hear that. Make this chat mode so you can see this if you want. Yeah, appreciate that. I will check that out. Yeah, I mean, on this channel, do like to keep it positive, but we've had a lot of conversations about mental health on here as they come and things like that. So you know, it's real life. People are everybody's dealing with all sorts of different things. So yeah, we've had a lot of good conversations in here. I'll check out your channel for sure. All right, we'll do one more set here. Yeah, I think it's kind of amazing working out. I know like the common trope is like exercise and you'll feel better, and like that's not really necessarily absolutely true. A lot of people have found that it does help them in a lot of different ways. But I think it's kind of multifactorial, where um, if you're exercising, there are going to be several potential things that are positives. And one of those could even just be you feel better about yourself because you're exercising. You might not see a difference in your body or your health in one day of exercising, but you'll know that you had a goal to get to the gym and you went to the gym, which does make a difference for sure. All right. Thanks for coming, Sky. Good luck with cooking. All right. What you doing, puppy? What you doing, puppy? Hmm? Ah, feeling weak today. Ah. Oh, you're back already. That was quick. Uh, uh. All right. What are you cooking up today? All right. Let's switch this to hamstring curls. I am not doing stiff-legged deadlifts like I normally do because with being sick, I am just not psychologically here for it. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? My little sister's videos, a girl on my channel isn't me, just let you know. Okay, gotcha. Spaghetti. It's all good. Have a great rest of your day. I hope whatever you have for food later is as good as spaghetti is or better. Sammy. Drummer! 8 more, let's go. That's funny. Let me get my dog to exercise too. What's up, drummer? Welcome to the stream. You guys are gonna have to let me know if the likes hit 10 or 20 likes so I can come through on my push-ups. Hawaii, what's up? Or Hawaii. I don't know if that's the correct way of saying that. Do 100. I'll tell you what. If we get 100 likes, like I said in the poll, every 10 likes I'll do 10 push-ups. So people got to start liking the stream. Aloha, what's up? All right. Like I said earlier, I am about 50% coming out of being pretty sick. And so I am more or less taking it easy today. How do I get rid of this pole here? I just don't want to see it anymore. Can you tell I'm like really, really good at this? There we go. Okay. So yeah, been pretty sick the last few days. So I am not pushing this leg workout very hard at all. Plan is to go somewhere around 5 reps. Sammy. 5 reps in reserve. Oh, and I forgot to take the weight off for the warm-ups. It's okay, we'll take it easy here. Get a good concentric and control that eccentric with a good stretch at the bottom there. Hey. Okay. That'll be a good warm-up. Do a working set next. Hawaii drummer, what are you guys up to today? I'm just chilling, getting the workout in, keeping my dog interested with, ouch. With the ball. All right. I don't like to wait a lot of time in between my warm-up sets. Typically, I'll be adding weight progressively, but I forgot to take it off, and now I'm nice. Chest, tries, and shoulder. Sounds like a good push day. I finally, hey, get. The dog is literally went under the machine here. I was doing an upper-lower split for about, 10 weeks? And I enjoyed that, but then as soon as I went back to a push-pull legs, I was like, oh man, I feel like this, Sammy, get. This is my spirit split, I think. I much prefer hip hinge hamstring work. It's just feels way more effective for me. The delayed onset muscle soreness I get from 2 sets of hip hinge compared to curling is insane. I literally did 2 sets of stiff-legged deadlifts, and I was sore for 4 days. And I can guarantee you, nope, that's it. I can guarantee you I will not be sore from these curls tomorrow. Greetings, Turkey. Cool. Super. Welcome to the stream, man. Trying to get people to like the stream. Put me through some more pain, and for every 10 likes, I'll do 10 push-ups. Make it hurt. Yeah, no. My goal is 0 to 3 reps in reserve, pretty much for all of my training, unless it's a deload week. But since I'm relatively sick still, it's kind of like a deload. That's how I treat it. Although that was 0 reps in reserve I just did, so not great. wasn't paying attention. Drummer, I've found, I don't know what your experience is. I'm curious your thoughts on this, but I found lately that I can I can recover from so much more shoulder and arm volume than I thought I could initially. So during my last mesocycle, I worked up to something like 18 to 20 working sets for my shoulders per week. And so that was hitting them about 3 times a week. But my shoulders, and pretty much everyone's shoulders probably, recover so fast. They can handle such a high volume that I saw a really, excuse me, pretty good growth during that mesocycle, better than I had seen. And I was even on a cut too. I cut 8 pounds in 6 weeks. So anyways, it was just interesting. I'm still learning a lot. I've only been lifting for about 14 months or so. But yeah, anyways. Yeah. See if I can get the dog view in here. What you doing? Where'd you put it? I don't know where she put the ball. Where did you put it? Oh, goofball. All right. Next set, let's go. Oh. The slime. The dog needs another set too. She gets plenty of reps in usually. Kind of joked that dog is so high energy. If I woke up at 2 in the morning and grabbed the ball, she would be, get, go. She'd be rip roaring, ready to go. And I've not proved this twice. I was doing a smoke of a Boston butt, a piece of meat, and it was a 14-hour smoke overnight. So I woke up every hour to check on it. And at 3 in the morning, I went out to check on it. And she got up with me and brought me the ball. So we could play. Get some partials in here. Oh, that hurts. Oh. And then the other time I was hanging out with a really good friend, and we sat on the deck from 11 p.m. till 6 a.m. talking throughout the night, and the dog was with us the whole time. She would go and run around the yard and keep track of things. It was pretty cool. She's a good dog. Ugh. Drummer, what do you what's the methodology for when you get sick in the gym? Do you still go? Do you go full out? Do you kind of do a deload week? I'm curious what your opinion is on that. Did you just eat a fly? Yeah, I gotcha. Tell you what, on Sunday, so I'm renovating the master bathroom at my house. I worked in the bathroom all day Saturday. Got a lot done, feeling fine up until like 9 p.m. And I was like, I don't feel so good. And on Sunday, I woke up full blown sick. I was laid up in bed all day Sunday, pretty much all day Monday. I had a big work call for 4 hours on Monday morning that I presented for, and then essentially went back to bed after it. um, and then yesterday, I started feeling a little bit better. Today, I'm probably about 60% better. So, that's it. Man. All right. Push up some body weight stuff. Yeah. Yep. I feel you. Thanks, man. Don't forget to double tap the screen. Do mostly workouts, so if you want to subscribe to that, that'd be awesome. Every weekend or two, maybe, I do a guitar stream, so hang out, have a drink, play some guitar, and chat with you guys. Those are usually super fun. So sub if you're feeling like it. 14 months. Yeah, so I'm still pretty much a newbie lifter, I feel like. And I've only done one. I lifted for probably 8 months or so, 6 months maybe. And then so I weighed 165 when I started, and started lifting, just paying attention to just eating a little bit more, less calorie dense food, and then hitting my protein target, which is 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight at the minimum, and usually about up to a gram per pound of body weight. So for me, that's 125 to 155 grams of protein. So focused on that, lost a little bit of weight. So I guess I recomposed a little bit. And then I went down to 155 and did what was it, an 8 week, I guess? 6 or 8 week mass from 155 to 162. And then recently cut down all the way down to 151 over the course of about 7 weeks. And man, I like being leaner. I just feel better walking around weight and all that. So yeah, I currently weigh 152 as of this morning. And but my goal is, just because I do want to put on more muscle and amass a reasonable mass, we'll say, especially towards the beginning of the career. Lifting career seems like it's pretty lopsided on the muscle gain versus fat gain side. So I've planned out about 0.75% of my body weight per week to mass up to about 165 pounds over the next 3 months. And then I'll probably do a mini cut after that and see how I'm feeling after that. But arms are getting big, bro. Good stuff. Appreciate that, man. I've never been accused of having big arms, but I'm doing my best here. My arms are definitely bigger than they've ever been, but you should see me before. My muscularity at 151 is significantly higher than my muscularity a year and a half ago at 165. So It's been fun to see the lifts increase too, hitting PRs, adding reps every single week, reps or weight. So definitely gotten a lot stronger. And it's cool being a lot stronger at 15 pounds lighter, 175, cool, yeah. My current kind of diffuse goal, but I'm planning to lift long term, was 180. Okay, 180, yeah, nice. I'll be natural. No androgenic steroids for me. Maybe in the future if they have non-androgenic steroids, maybe, but probably not still. So assuming that development doesn't check out, I'm planning on staying fully natural. And so I think 175 might be my peak. Like, if I can be 175 pounds at slightly leaner than I am now, I'll be so happy. But that's going to take me many years to get to. I'm probably somewhere around 13 to 15% body fat right now, and and so I'd like to be maybe 10 to 13% body fat at 175 pounds. That'd be sick. Yeah, I am. I'm done with hamstrings and quads for today. Ratcheting it down. Being sick, not going to push it too hard, and I got a crap ton to do in the bathroom tonight. So, and I got to travel for work tomorrow. So, just trying to take a moderate approach. I've heard leg day increases testosterone. I'd be interested to know how true. Like, does that scale, linearly for legs, like size of muscle and stuff like that? I assume lifting increases testosterone based on the mechanisms that are involved. It's just that leg day is particularly effective because they are large muscles. I don't know. All right. Well, what time is it? Almost 3:45. Where's my? Give me 1 second. Oh. Where did I put my other phone? Sammy, did you move my other phone? What did you do with it? Have you guys seen my phone around? It's red. Oh, it's all behind here. Cool. No one wants me. That's what I like. Super Saiyan. Gloomy, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, typically my progression is first week is 3 reps in reserve. Second week is 2 reps in reserve, 1 rep in reserve, 0 reps in reserve. So it's about a 4-week progression with a 5th week deload. Sometimes I'll stretch it to a 5-week progression with a 6-week deload. And I found that to be highly effective for sensitizing my muscles. So you'll go through a whole mesocycle, and by the end of it, you're like gutting yourself. 0 reps in reserve on leg day, which is brutal. And you'll get a little sore, and then you deload, and literally you go back to your stiff-legged deadlifts, 3 reps in reserve, and you'll be insanely sore because you kind of resensitize. So that's kind of the typical thing I've been doing, and it's been working for me. So I don't really go. I used to, for the first 7 or 8 months, I just did like all concentric failure, 0 reps in reserve for everything. But I think this is a better methodology for my joints, and yeah, just a more rational approach for me. I don't really flex, man. That's funny though. I like it. I'll take progress photos every once in a while, but I don't. I purposely don't do a lot of mirror watching. I do it just enough to keep myself a little motivated, but I have a lot of other motivations in my life for working out outside of just like looking better, I guess. So, obviously, like to each their own. Some people love doing the whole like mirror posing and all that. Like, that's awesome. Rock on, do your thing. Yeah, it's just not my thing so much. Appreciate it though, bro. You're like official hype man over here, though. Gloomy, how you doing? How's life going? It's been a couple streams, I think. Appreciate the likes. We just finished up I'm coming off of being sick leg day, so it was not exactly going to war, but the gains are your morning physique right after you wake up. That's the pump is amazing. Like you feel really excited. For me, like I can feel a pump, pretty much anywhere. Obviously, my quads I can see pretty easily, and you can tell they're pumped. But there's nothing better looking or feeling than an arm pump. Like if I superset bis and tris and throw in some shoulders there and just like roll up the sleeves, and you're like getting all, like getting the arm pumping where they feel like they're twice as big as they normally are. It's pretty fun. That's a good time. Hype man. Gloomy, doing great. Thanks for asking. How's your finger now? My finger's decent. The glue sort of worked. It's not going to focus, I don't think. The glue sort of worked. Drummer, I essentially cut the tip of my finger off. And a few weeks ago, so Gloomy, that's what Gloomy is talking about. The glue just kind of fell off today, actually. So it's real tender still, but it's doing a lot better than I expected it to after, 2.5 weeks. I didn't realize, but when I did that, I actually cut through my fingernail. Like as on my way cutting through the flesh, I actually chopped my fingernail off. So, bro, flex for 1 sec. No pain, no gain. Yeah. So yeah, the finger's good, Gloomy. Appreciate you asking. That was not fun. It was not fun for a while there. Piece of crap. Poorly made knife. One of my few edge ProBug, what's up? Welcome back. One of the few edge tool related injuries that I've had that absolutely probably wasn't my fault. And it's weird cutting yourself on your dominant hand. I'm right hand dominant, and typically if you have some accident, it's going to be a non-dominant arm or hand, or maybe if you're down lower or whatever, but cutting a good chunk of flesh off of your dominant hand finger is a big pain in the butt, as it turns out. So, ProBug, I like the name. I feel like it's got this positive vibe to it. Ooh. Drummer, one thing I do like about being leaner is I can sort of gauge my leanness by my vascularity. So like when I massed up to 162, this vein, I don't know if it's going to show up or not. Yeah, that vein started to go away. So when I'm lean enough, I can trace it all the way down to the middle of my arm. And so whenever I mass, my kind of rough goal is when my abs get really blurry, I quit massing. So then I'll cut down and get it back. You do cardio? I don't, not currently. I kind of hate cardio unless it's sport related, like ultimate frisbee or football, stuff like that. So I don't do cardio in my programming currently. I also don't do any core right now. Um, with lifting, you get definitely some core stability work in with an isometric contraction, a little bit of concentric and eccentric, but not a lot. Um, um, but I don't do any core work. Once I get down to a sufficient level of leanness, I'm pretty happy with my abs. But I want to, in the next few months, get into training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, at which time I'll probably start adding in some core-specific training to get stronger at that. So that's the goal. I'm tired. Yeah. Are you tired? Pooch is kind of tired. Are you tired? Nah, she's just waiting for me to throw again. That's what she does. Wow. Oh, sad. Drummer, I'm in my late 20s. Yep. How old are you? I'm in better shape in my late 20s than I was in my early and mid 20s, that's for sure. With the amount of sports I played in junior high and high school, it was easy to be in shape. In shape, whatever that means. 33. Hey, that's a good age, man. I'm catching up to you. 33. Yeah, I'm about to graduate into the old 3-0. And I don't, I know it's like a big deal for some people, but I've yet to have like an existential crisis about my age. And I'm also not like, age is just a number. I know people say that. It's like, no. Like there's a pretty good corollary between your age and death. And so age is not just a number. Most people that reach 100 years old are dead. So it's an incredibly meaningful number. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, I don't really have a real emotional attachment to my age as a number. Yeah, I feel like with how the 20s have gone, I've been real happy and kind of surprised with a lot of my 20s I was not expecting, and so I feel like a lot of it's just sort of pointed up from here, and got a lot of things to look forward to in the next few weeks and years. It's going to be hopefully a good run. So yeah, 20s were pretty good with a few exceptions, as is pretty typical. But looking forward to getting into the 30s. What's something that you wish you would have done in your 20s? Now that you're in your 30s, what's something that you wish you would have done in your 20s if you could go back? Yeah. It's funny, when I was younger, I thought like early 20s would be the prime years, and now I'm like, oh my goodness, like I've got a long way until I peak, I think. Sometime in the next few months. I'll leave it that. That's as specific as I'll be. I know you're hyping me up for the birthday though, so I appreciate that. How long you been lifting for? Oh, gross! The dog just went to catch a bug in midair, and I saw the slime, all of the spit just throw off of her face. Gross. Probably would have traveled more. Yeah. Um, yeah, I'm kind of in between at this point. I've done quite a lot of like leisure travel, a lot to the Caribbean. I've done several cruises, and my job, I'm very fortunate where my job has taken me all over the U.S. And so I've seen a ton of big cities and kind of been able to bomb around for the last 4 years or so. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty grateful. Traveling for work is not even close to the same thing as traveling for leisure. Anyone that travels for work knows. But I do, every time I am on the company dime, um, getting flown out somewhere, I don't take it for granted. I know a lot of people that, live for a few decades and never leave their state. So, yeah, cruise a lot. Sweet. Japan, I've got a good friend that went to Japan with her partner, and they just loved it. They were like, best place that they'd ever been. They absolutely loved it out in Japan. Hopefully next year. Cool. Yeah, I was going to go to 3 locations in the UK: London, Edinburgh, and I don't know, one other place. Can't remember. Somewhere in Ireland or Scotland. And my passport, I let my passport expire, and then I dragged my feet on renewing it. And so that didn't happen. Ended up taking a long cruise instead, which with some friends, which was a really good time. That was worth it, but I do want to get out there at some point. Yeah, Japan, it gets good ratings for sure. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's also traveling is just expensive. It's like you gotta really be willing to take a financial hit, and I really try my best to to balance. Like, there are a lot of people that are big time savers, and they're going to set themselves up incredibly well for the next 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years by doing that. And so, like, big thumbs up for them. And then there are people that are only spenders, and the downside is they don't have a good long-term setup, and all the savers look down on spenders, and they're like, you're just reckless. But what savers don't realize is there's a huge opportunity cost to saving money, and that is the money that you're saving now for 30 years later isn't being used now for things that are effective in your life. So that's buying things that make your life better or easier, less friction. Like, I bought this home gym over the course of 7 years. Makes your life better or easier, makes, really durable memories for when you're younger and really capable. Stuff like that. So, like, there's a huge upside to being a spender for sure. Just like there's a huge upside to being a saver. So I try to just balance that as much as possible. So, like, huge contributions as much as I can into the 401k for retirement, but at the same time, like, trying not to hold back so much on the spending side because it is just opportunity cost. There's no just right answer. Just save everything and you'll be great. Like, no, you might be dead actually. So it would be nice to enjoy some of the fruits of your labor, and go on cruises and travel to Japan and all sorts of stuff. Well, when you do an arm day, because I'm hyping this shit. Yeah, so I did a sort of half workout yesterday. I did biceps, triceps, and delts. To be honest, what is tomorrow? I've got a commitment tomorrow night, long day at work, and then a big commitment tomorrow night. Honestly, I probably won't even work out tomorrow because I won't even be back to 100%. So I'll take a day off tomorrow. Friday, to be honest. I'll probably just do an upper body workout Friday that'll include the arms. So, yeah, Friday. And then at some point this weekend, get a guitar stream in. So that's always a good time. Enjoy life, bro. You gotta. Yeah, true. Yeah, it's just the balance, like striking the balance between pouring it out now um, and also planning for tomorrow for people, for your family, and all the people that are affected by your choices. So, David, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. R.I.P. leg day. Yeah, I did I don't know, drummer. What would you call it? It's kind of like a deload leg day. I did 5 sets of leg extensions and 4 sets of curls. I should do calves, but screw calves. But yeah, I'm still feeling kind of sick, about 60% of the way back. So I'm not not going too crazy, but I'm feeling better than I did the last few days. Bro, I did Bulgarian split squats on, what was that? Saturday of last week. If you're on the stream, bro, screw those. I hate Bulgarian split squats so much. To push one more rep. Yep. That'll be awesome. Hey, we're up to 8 likes. If we get 2 more, I got 10 push-ups in me. Oh, there are 9 votes. What do the votes say? Oh, most people are drummer, I disagree. They are brutal. But if you mean effective, I agree. Bulgarian split squats are, if you're not feeling your quads, I don't know what's going to make you feel your quads. Let's just put it that way. David, how you doing? You feeling good today? Yeah. Yeah. That's for sure. Somebody, I was watching a video the other day, and somebody was like, you never realize how long a minute is until you work out. Like, it's like, man, that's not the truth. Yeah. 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 They do hurt in the best way. I programmed Bulgarian split squats into my mezzo during my upper lower, I think. And you wouldn't believe it because I don't have big legs by any stretch of the imagination. But I actually saw some very clear quad growth during that period on a cut, mind you. I was eating like 1,700 calories a day for 6 weeks straight. And still getting my protein in, still working out really hard, trying to maintain the muscle. And I actually saw some quad growth during that, which was pretty crazy. Sorry about the cough there. I'm doing well. Thanks, David. Thanks for asking. Just out here chilling with a dog who's hoping that I throw with her desperately, as I have been doing a lot lately. Yeah, I'm just chilling. Drummer's my new hype guy. David, have you caught a guitar stream yet? Oh, sorry. I can't remember if you've been on a guitar stream yet. Or the rest of you people lurking in the background. I see all 5 of you. 2 of you participating, 3 of you are just chilling. Man, I was hoping to get up to 10 likes, so I got some push-ups in me, but it's all fine. Yeah, I'm going to take it easy tonight. I don't know if you guys are Survivor fans, but the first episode of the new season came out last Wednesday. And so that's going to tie up my Wednesday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern time slot for a while now. It's good leisure activity. chill out, watch some Survivor. It's fun. If you've never watched it, I'd recommend starting with the more recent years. The beginning ones were pretty cringy, um, but I enjoy it. The social games have gotten really pretty good, pretty intense. So. Drummer, do you know your maintenance calories? I'm just curious what your stats are. Height, weight, and maintenance calories. Trying to get an idea. Same thing with you, David, if you know. About how much food does it take to, in calories, does it take to maintain your weight? Then Friday. Yeah. Should get a good workout in Friday. She just keeps moving the ball around to various places. Being ridiculous. Tammy, what are you doing? Car reveal. Yeah, it's a Honda SUV. I was about 5'10", weight is 180. I usually just eat a lot of protein. Okay, gotcha. We're the same height, bro. Let's go. Hip, hip. Sorry, she's... Hip. Hey. Come on, come on. You guys got to give me a second. There are some dogs walking. Sammy pretty much guards the property. Hey. So if there are people walking, she does not appreciate it. Hey. Those collies are your friend, though. You should relax a little bit. I'm gonna get the chuck it so I don't throw my arm out here. I'm not as young as I used to be. Hip, hip. Subtle flex. Breakfast is usually egg whites and oatmeal, and lunch is light, and dinner chicken, rice, and veggies. Oh man, that is lean, man. Unless you're eating like an absolute crap ton of food, that's a pretty lean meal set for the day. I'm just glad I'm not cutting anymore. That was pretty brutal. But I'll get back to it eventually. I have a metabolic condition that I have no problem putting on weight at all. So like doing a massing phase was so easy when I did it. And so I don't expect it'll be very difficult for me to get back up to 165 while I'm training. And the hard part is cutting down. That's the tough part. Ready? All right. Oh, we're to 9. We're to 9 likes. We need one more, and I'll do 10 push-ups. Just one more like. I've never done something like this before. It's kind of dumb. I did, however, these 3 dog tags up here. I'm essentially hand stamping dog tags for, oh, there it is. All right, I'll do them. Thanks, David. Appreciate you letting me know. But I've been hand stamping dog tags for people that subscribe, and then those were grandfathered in. But the 3 subscribers that essentially have been on a lot of the streams since the very beginning. But I need a way to figure out who subscribed, because some people don't set their subscriptions to public. And so there's a link in the description of my channel that's a buy me a coffee link. And stop. And so if you just drop a buck or 2 in there, just so I know a username to stamp on there, I'll stamp your name on a dog tag. I just have to have a way of like verifying that somebody actually like subscribed. Or if you tell me your subscriptions are public, I'll stamp one for you. But I got 3 up on the wall, perfectly level line, 1.5 inches apart. Bulking is harder than cutting. Oh man, I wish that was the case for me. For me, if I was under my calories for the day, all I had to do, I would just go and drink a 12-ounce glass of whole milk, and that would get me a few hundred calories, and that was good. Super easy to put on weight. Unfortunately, I don't think that bodes well for for the long-term physique. But all right, let's knock out these push-ups. If we get to 20 somehow miraculously in in a short period of time before I end this stream, we'll do another 10. I say we like you guys are going to do them with me. It will not be we, it will be me. All right. Sammy. Bah. Did someone dislike? That's hilarious. Someone disliked the stream. I didn't realize that it could go down. Or I guess someone removed their like. I don't know. Well, I saw it. We got there. Close enough. We're going to do some high quality. You know what? We're going to go above and beyond and do some deficit push-ups to make it worth it here. We don't do no normal push-ups here. Although, if this cracks off and gets popular at all and I'm getting actual likes, I will not be doing 90 deficit push-ups. I'm going to do it with you. Let's go. Come on now. All right. I did not move my leg machine out of the way because I'm an idiot. All right. I think that was 10. Hey, we're back to 10 likes. How about that? That was so funny. I just like look over and it was like 9 likes. Oh, Sam, that's so grody. Hang on. Oh. Did you get them done, drummer? W, grandpa? What are you talking about? Are you calling me a grandpa? No way someone actually do full rep, not those half cheatings. What are you talking about? Those weren't half reps, they were deficit. They were past full reps. What kind of push-ups do you do? Yeah, that's right. You'll be getting there. Oh, I got you. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, some people are like, I can do 90 push-ups. And I'm like, no, you can't. Not if you're, you might be able to do 90 half-ass push-ups. But if you're like going down to 90 pause push-up, like, there's no way. if you're doing like Floyd Mayweather push-ups, maybe. There's a really funny. I think Mike Israetel from Renaissance Periodization or RP Strength does like a exercise scientist reacts video to one of Floyd Mayweather's trainings, and he was literally just like quote unquote counting the reps because they were like half reps, and and he was like, okay, let's see how many he did here. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Like, it's terrible. Not real reps. Hey, I'll do diamonds if we get to another 20. That's the deal here. I'll do 10 push-ups for every 10 likes. And one of you SOBs took your like away. That's funny. Diamond. What's really rough, I absolutely love Cobra push-ups. Man, my throat is brutal. Cobra push-ups as a finisher for lovely. Thanks for that. As a drop set for tricep work. So, like the last 2 sets of if I'm doing tricep push downs or something like that, I'll go down to Cobras and even better, deficit Cobras. So I will literally move the weights back here, put my hands on the weights, tuck the elbows all the way in, and then down all the way, and then up. And literally, it is like if you go from a straight bar tricep push down to concentric failure, and then you go to these Cobras, you'll be lucky if you get 7 out. And then after I fail on the Cobras like that, I will literally drop to my knees and then finish repping out that way. It is absolutely brutal. 10 sets of push-ups and then 10 cable flies back to back. That would exceed my, everybody's a little bit different, but if I did that workout, drummer, that would exceed my maximum recoverable volume for the next chest workout, and I work out every single muscle group at least twice per week. So there is no way I would recover from 20 working sets of chest and be ready to hit it again for the next workout. There's just no chance. If you can, that's awesome. 10 sets of 10 equipment. Yeah. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's taken a while to accumulate it, but I believe in you. Well, as they say, belief is everything. No, it's not. All right. Well, I'm actually pretty happy we got to 10 likes momentarily, and then we got back to 10 likes, so I could do some push-ups with you guys, which is awesome. There's Scott the FedEx guy. So anyways, I gotta kick it. Appreciate you guys joining today. It's good chatting with you. David, thanks for coming back. It was good to see you, man. Drummer, welcome for the first time. Hype man extraordinaire. Appreciate the sub, and I will see you guys on the next one. I'm planning for Friday afternoon, unless my repair goes on. We'll see. Should be Friday afternoon or evening. We'll see how it shakes out. So, appreciate you guys. Take care.